always, Amani Nao Pindo. That's peace and love, sisters and brothers of direct Aboriginal, equivalent, indigenous African ancestry, mothers and fathers of humanity, human civilizations and culture. I'm Brother Mwanga Sadaka Mantu Nemsayu Waset, and I thank you very much for interconnecting and gathering to bear witness to and participate in another mentally stimulating, thought-provoking, beneath and beyond the surface of all superficialities episode of Purge, Purify, and Renew Your Mind, and by extension, our minds. The primary purpose once again, that many of you already know and have heard before, of these episodes is to help enlighten minds, empower people, enrich, elevate, and transform as many lives as possible for the better. With all the above being said, I give a Greenville, Delta, Mississippi blues, backwoods, muddy waters, sugar ditches, mosquito swamps, cotton fields, rattlesnake plantations, down home, dirty rice, fried chicken, baked chicken, smothered chicken. Shout out to the one and only and second to none, executive director, engineer, and cameraman of MC Productions, Brother Willie Maurice Colbert. It's because of his masterful expertise, awesome and amazing creativity, and wonderful imagination that these episodes are made possible. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, this episode won't be long, but I just want to make a point on our topic today. Everyone has an attitude. Everyone has an attitude. And you may ask, what is an attitude? Well, an attitude is a settled, I got a few notes here, my personal notes, so don't think I'm plagiarizing, but an attitude is a settled way of thinking or feeling about something or someone that typically reflected in a person's behavior. I also see it as a mental and emotional disposition or orientation or stance that's reflected and expressed through one's physicality or body language. The full meaning of attitude, some other synonyms may be a manner, a mental, emotional manner, disposition, feeling, and or position, and so forth and so on. But the main point that I want to get at with this topic, everyone has an attitude, because most of the time, and you just look around in your everyday life, your past experiences, at the present, whether it be in the home, or on your job, or just in the highways and byways of life. And most times when we hear the word attitude used, most of us, through social engineering and conditioning, we think that attitude is only negative. And that's not so. I mean, the word attitude has a positive side. And just as I stated before, a second ago, it's a mental and emotional stance or disposition or orientation. So believe it or not, we all have an attitude. We all have an attitude. And that attitude is either positive or so-called negative. But we all have an attitude. So it all depends on what aspect we are dominated by. But to realize that we all have an attitude. So check out yourself. Check out your lifestyle. Check out your daily living. Check out how you express yourself. Check out your other brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, and people around you. You know, we hear the word, a statement that, oh, he or she must have woke up on the wrong side of the bed, whatever that means. Because they done came to work, you speaking to them and it seems like they have an attitude. We use that and hear it in a negative sense. But the main point, and in short, everyone has an attitude. So check out yourself, check out your mind. Like Curtis Mayfield, he did a song in the 60s, say check out your mind. So check out your mind, check out our minds, check out other minds, check out their words, their expression, their body language, right? And you will see that we all have an attitude. And regardless if it's so-called negative or positive. And if we have a negative attitude, and most time and most likely, that attitude is so-called negative among the masses of the people, because the social conditioning, you know, that gets into the institutions, the media, other people that we interact with and in on a daily basis. It promotes negativity among the masses of people. So if we dominated by a negative attitude, let's do something about it. Check it out, be aware, and do the things that may be necessary for you to raise your vibration of the attitude that you have. Even if it's already above the 50% mark and it's not so-called negative, well, there's still room to increase it and raise it up even higher. You know, and I've heard others, someone, you know, speaking concerning attitude in the past, and they may say that, you know, attitude is everything. You know, attitude can determine your altitude. You know, and that's true, because if it's a positive attitude and a progressive attitude, then we can achieve positive and progressive things in life, and we can have a positive, progressive influence and impact on others in our environment, whether it be family, job, you name it. Just as I stated, in the highways and byways of life. So just ponder over that and think about it. Do some homework on it if you like. And also, if you like this video, if you like what we are striving to do with Purge, Purify, and Renew Your Mind, and by extension our minds, this YouTube channel. So like it, subscribe to it, and let's move forward in a positive and progressive way with a positive and progressive attitude. So until next time, say the words of, quote the words of one of our great ancestors, Dr. Martin Luther King. Be not conformed to the world. Hear the beat of another drum. Amani now Pindo. Peace and love.